This is the third power build set, dedicated to the limited private garage collection of the Drift King Keiichi Tsuchiya. Inside this beautiful box is a bright green showcase covered in collaboration logos, and inside that showcase sits the legendary Nissan GT-R R32, a Japanese sports car from the 90s that dominated its competitors for several years in a row, earning the nickname Godzilla because of those crushing victories. How to build this insane Godzilla is explained in these instruction sheets. I actually got one of the earliest sets from this release, which was a really nice surprise. The set also includes a collectible card with a great design, the Drift King's autograph, and the individual production number from the limited run. Longtime viewers of my channel have already seen a similar Nissan GT-R R32 in the 1087X Drift Team livery that I built about 6 months ago. Definitely check out that wild power build project. These two Nissans are basically like twin brothers. The builds are almost identical, but the most noticeable differences are the signature power build wheels with white rims. Another cool detail is the pair of nitrous tanks. Both models have them, and the biggest difference is the body color. Even though these are essentially two versions of the same design, I don't regret buying the second set at all. Honestly, I actually like the pure black version even more. It looks more aggressive and brutal. Although the black and pink livery definitely has its own style that grabs attention. But you can never have too many legends. So this definitely isn't the first time my collection has gained a pair of twin models. When people today call the Nissan Skyline GT-R R32 Godzilla, it sounds so natural that you'd think the car left the factory with that name. But in reality, nobody at Nissan planned to create a monster that would destroy an entire era of motorsport. And even less did anyone imagine that decades later, this car would become one of the biggest symbols of Japanese automotive culture. When you first look at it today, especially in black, it actually seems pretty simple. Sharp lines, boxy shapes, very little unnecessary styling. But underneath, that body was one of the most advanced systems of the early 90s. The R32's main weapon was the RB26 DTT engine. Officially, Nissan claimed around 280 horsepower because of Japan's gentleman's agreement, where manufacturers agreed not to exceed that number. But in reality, the engine produced much more, a lot more. And the engineers fully understood that owners would increase the power even further. That's why the RB26 became legendary for its strength. Later, it earned iconic status among tuners because it could handle huge power increases, especially when paired with the all-wheel drive system. The R32 didn't just drive fast. It clawed itself into the asphalt. That combination is exactly what allowed the Skyline to destroy its competition in Group A racing. The Nissan Skyline GT-R R32 won 29 races in a row in the Japanese Touring Car Championship. 29 consecutive victories. It was such complete domination that many teams simply had no idea how to compete with it. Then the Skyline arrived in Australia, and that's where the name Godzilla was born. Australian journalists watched this Japanese machine crush local V8s and completely disrupt the existing order of motorsport. They called it Godzilla, the monster from Japan, and a nickname stuck forever. When Keiichi Tsuchiya drove the Skyline GT-R, what impressed him most was the car's confidence at high speed. The all-wheel drive system gave it incredible stability, while the RB26 created the feeling of endless power. And when you look at the R32 today, especially in black, you begin to understand why this car became so iconic. It looks like a true Japanese predator. No unnecessary luxury, no attempt to appear glamorous. And maybe that's exactly why Keiichi Tsuchiya respected the Skyline GT-R so much. Because underneath all that aggression was incredibly thoughtful engineering. And for a real driver, that will always matter more than flashy numbers or marketing hype. Today, the original Skyline GT-R R32 has become a true legend. Prices rise every year, good examples are getting harder to find, and interest in the car only keeps growing. Because people understand, this isn't just an old Nissan. It's the car that changed the world's perception of what a Japanese sports car could be. One look is enough to understand. This car comes from a completely different era. An era when engineers built machines for speed and driving feel, not for screens and electronic assistance. And sets like these from Power Build do a great job capturing the design and character of cars that became legends. The limited editions and collaborations add uniqueness and value to the collections of everyone who loves cars and alternative Lego-style sets, especially now when those brands are creating some absolutely crazy things.